All right, hey everybody, RV Enthusiast here. Nice seeing you again. Hey, it is a really cold morning. It's in the 30s, probably 35 degrees, I believe. Rained all day yesterday. Today, this is Tuesday morning. This video will go up probably 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock tonight. I just wanted to come out because it's a break in it, and as you can see, cloudy everywhere unless we turn this way a little bit. It's a little brighter over here. So I wanted to get the bike out and ride it for a minute. A couple of things. I have my John Deere coming back today, so it's been in the shop getting a little work done, getting a oil change, and they should deliver that back today. It's been in for a couple of, maybe a month now. I overboiled the radiator, and the radiator went, got a hole in it. I had to replace the radiator. Man, just so you know, I could have bought a Magicycle for that price. Anyway, a couple of things. I got some new stuff here I'm trying. And I woke up this morning, and I usually sit in the house for a while, but today I woke up, as usual, and I jumped onto Facebook and noticed some responses on Facebook, and I was like, oh, wow, that's kind of cool. Some of these people are getting some cool, some cool lights coming and blah, 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 and I'm reading through it, and I'm like, wow, hey, my name's there. So I was pretty happy to see that. I'm going to get the new light that Magicycle is putting out. I'll review that when I get it. I'll put it on one of the bikes, probably the wife's bike, I guess, most likely Laura's bike. And I'll review that. A couple of other things. I've done, and you guys don't know this, but I've done a bunch of rides that haven't been posted yet. Short rides, 2 miles here, 2 miles there, 4 miles here, 4 miles there. But I cannot, I'm struggling to post them because a little bit of shakiness with the camera, how I'm trying to get it on the bike. When I do the little headshot here with the camera on the head, it's pretty good, but I like looking around, so, things turn too much. And then when I tried to clamp it to the bike, the video's okay, sorta, but not beautiful. So I'm trying to improve that. So that's the chest camera. So that's what I'm testing out today. I'm testing out, does the test camera give me the video footage that I want for riding my Magicycle? Through the winter, we don't get a lot of snow. So if it's not raining and you bundle up enough, you can ride your Magicycle here in Portland, Oregon. But I'm not a cold, look at me, man. I'm thick, but I don't like cold weather, man. I prefer it to be 80. I prefer it to be 90. I prefer it to be warm. I grew up in Chicago, so I'm used to cold weather, used to that lakefront snow and all that other stuff. But as I aged out here, as I'm, in my 60s now, I'll tell you, I'm 64. As I'm 64, I just got rid of them 2 years ago. I had skis and all that stuff. I just don't like it, man. I just don't like it. Anyway, I want to thank Dora. I want to thank Magicycle for everything they do for this community, for their enthusiasm, for their product. I'm enthused for their product. And, I just hope they keep doing what they're doing because they're doing a great job. They're doing it right. Just so you know, you can't please 100% of the people 100% of the time. If you can please, 60 or 70% of the people most of the time, I think you're doing good. You guys are pleasing more than that. Anyway, let's get started. Let's see how this rides. Now, I don't have everything on my bike. I took the rear camera is charging. It's charged. I'm just probably not going to put it on all I'm going to do, just so you guys can see. I'll actually put in some of that video footage from the other, so you can see why I'm not really going to use that. But I'm going to ride all the way back down here and all the way back, half a mile or so. I'm going to do it a couple times. We want to see if we can get some decent footage on this. Okay, guys, come join me. want to show you when I get on the Magicycle, I'm getting on the cruiser. I'm not getting on the step through. I'm not that big. I'm about 5'10", 5'10 and a half, 275 pounds. But I don't put my foot in front of the seat. I just tip the bike sideways like so, step my foot over, and I step on the downward pedal. If you're stepping on the downward pedal, the bike is not going to jerk on you and not going to take off. In order to do, for it to take off, you got to start pedaling. So what I do is I put the pedal to the lowest level and step over it. Now, you can now give throttle, or as you step over it and you start going, just slight throttle to get going rather than, that's what I like. I like to slightly throttle before I start pedaling because I have not reset mine from the higher powers of PAS1 and PAS2. So PAS1 wants to start off initially right at 43% or something. I haven't changed on mine. On my wife's, it's a different story because I've changed that. But so I just give it a little bit of throttle, start going, and then I start pedaling, just like so. See, that's why it's trying to take off so fast. So I'm doing a couple of things here. Not going to pedal much because, man, even at PAS1, I'm already trying to do 10 miles an hour. What we're testing here, I'm trying to test what it looks like here, how good my speedometer reads, and am I getting enough of the outside world that makes it compatible and good enough for video. I don't want to do it and it not show enough. Like right now, I'm going to move it up. I want it to show what's going on out there, as well as my handlebars, my speedometer, my phone. I want it to be enough to show everybody what's going on. And show everybody a little bit of everything. Man, look at the sun. Look what the sun is doing over there. That's so pretty. Again, I'm riding with the Nut Aries brakes. I don't have Tektro brakes on this bike. Yeah, a little bit noisier. They're calming down a little bit. They're seating in a little bit. Even I think if Magicycle or I purchased them, either way, if I bought the others, for a while, I think I'm going to keep at least the nut ones on, and the Tektro that's on Laura's bike. I kind of want to see it. I want to see, man, that is so beautiful. I want to see the difference. Yeah, you are. Anyway, our runway is just in front of that. But what a beautiful, beautiful morning with the clouds and everything right there. That's the only little bit we're going to get. It's going to rain today. There's a 100% chance of rain. And yesterday was heavy rain, at least an inch. A little bit better today. Now the sun's kind of going behind the cloud, and all that beauty has moved over to here. And you can probably see it's moving away too. Yeah, so beautiful. Again, cold though. Gosh. Okay, another thing I want to do is I want to test this before I keep going. I'm going to tip this down a little bit. That's kind of where I want it. I'm going to turn you off of me, and I'm going to put on the GPS speed limit to see that these two work real well together. See, the other video I did, I wanted to see how fast I could go. I got it to 29.3 miles an hour on this here. You can see it. I'll put a little clip in. You can see that, but it just wasn't good quality, and that's where I'm kind of trying this new system out to see if I can get better quality. And you'll see me messing with the camera a little bit because I'm trying to set things up. No, I don't want that. What the heck? Close. That's what I want. I want to go here. Let's get started. Come on, let's go. Oh, click, 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 click. There it is. We're going to reset. Reset. Now we're going to go. Start. Now let's just see that these two are fairly close. Now one will lag compared to the other, like it says I'm doing 5 here and it wasn't 5 there. One's lagging because one's got to get downloaded from the satellite first, but you can see they're pretty close here. I'm probably not going to go that fast because I want you to be able to hear me. I don't want to have to do voiceover if I don't have to. But you can see these speeds are fairly close once they get settled in. They're settled in right about now, and they're real close. So my speedometer from Magicycle, haven't done anything, 28-inch wheel set is perfect. So yeah, I sure hope this works well. Again, like I said, it's hard to tell because it's on your body. And I think that's as good as you're going to get. I do have it on wide, so it should be getting as wide as I can get on the screen. So I may have to put the head one on as well and use the head to give you some video above that looks real nice, and then switch to this. Again, this is all practice. I don't know. Let me show you another thing that I got while I'm here. So you guys know that I have the Magicycle. I got my phone here. I have the camera that sits here that reads to the back rear view camera. So pretty well standard setup. I have never taken this off. Look at that. I'm not going to take it all off. Anyway, I want to show you the front of my bike now. On the front of my bike, I've redone my wiring a little bit here so I could get my little rear view camera plugged in here. So my rear view camera plugs in there, then it comes down. I've wired it into this as well, and then it goes down the bike. But the front reflector, which was on the handlebar down here and crowded in, I moved it out to this bar that I put on from Amazon, this little $9, $8 bar, and I put it on here. They give you some spacers to put behind it. I put it on there on both mine and my wife's bike, and it just is a nice look, man. That's a nice look. So I like it out in front because the light coming at it will definitely reflect off of it. It's not hidden behind or anything. Anyway, if you guys don't know, here in Oregon, that right there, all that field is, we call them filberts, hazelnuts, whichever way you want to call them. That's a field of filbert hazelnuts. Same difference, filbert hazelnuts. That's what they are, and those two. So the guy that used to own all this, and so him and his wife sold this off so they could build houses and make some money, and he kept his filbert farm, and that's where it's at. That's all filberts. All right, so I'm going to get back on. I'm going to ride back. I've probably got enough video to chat with you guys today. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some B-roll footage with this little selfie stick at the wheels, and you'll see that probably in the intro or exit of the video. So just a heads up what I'm doing today. Today's just a fun day. Oh, look, coyote. Look at him. That's a coyote, guys. That's a good-sized coyote. Yeah, you got to watch some little suckers. It is literally, that coyote has been in my backyard many, many times. There's a couple of them out here. Got to be careful. That's why I don't let my dog out unless I'm sitting at the back door watching my dog. My dog has been let out one time this year, recently actually, where I was doing some YouTubing at where I sit, and my wife and her friend were at the door. My wife's friend let the dog out and didn't pay attention, and my dog went to my neighbor's house. This one right up here. And my neighbor called me and said, "Hey, I got your little dog." I'm like, "No, it's not possible. My dog's in the house." And he, "Yeah, Bruce, hey, this is Greg. I got your dog." So I went over and got it. Man, I was hot. I was so mad about it because of that, because of coyotes, man. Because those things will kill the dog. All right. Yeah, I think this is going to be a better look. barely pedaling, hardly any effort. Doing 25, I'm going on a curve, so I'm a little nervous. Okay, I'm gonna put it to it. Here we go, full throttle. Not punching it hard. And we're gonna come to a stop. So, again, you can see how fast it was. It's fast. I wasn't trying to get the world record at 28:29. I'll show that in the other video, or in this video where I did do it right here. But yeah, I think if I would have tried, I could have easily got the 29. Had a little bit left on the pedal, a little bit, not much. But yeah, it's not something you're going to sustain for a long period of time, but you can easily sustain 25, 26 for easily a long time. In 22 here, let's see what we got. I'm not pedaling now. And we'll probably go to the corner where it flattens out a little bit more. Not quite perfectly flat yet, but you can see I'm not even pedaling, and I'm a big boy, so all right, she is perfectly flat right here, guys. So this thing will run for sure 25 miles an hour, no pedaling. I'm at 15 amps, 275 pounds, maybe 280 fully dressed, but it can certainly pull, no problem. 25 miles in an hour, man. If you can ride a solid hour, you'll be 25 miles down the road. That's pretty frickin' far. And I got two bikes, so if I were going on a bike ride alone, I would take Laura's battery and put it in a bag in the back, and I could go 25 out, 25 back. With Laura, it wouldn't be that much, but with Laura, I typically pedal. So that's the way it is. All right, guys. Woo! My hands are icebergs. Yeah, it's a beautiful bike, man. It's well made. It's so much fun. I can't wait until the weather improves. I cannot wait to show you the Banks Vernonia Trail. Beautiful, nice trail, ups and downs, hills. It's all trail. It's all beautiful. Trail meaning it's like this cinder, this kind of, a lot of it's asphalt like I'm walking on now, and a lot of it's this material here. But a beautiful trail to ride on. Can't wait to take you on that. Anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. Again, thanks Magicycle, thanks Dora. Thanks, I just enjoyed them people, man. They're just nice people. All right, guys, remember, full-time, part-time, anytime. Great time to RV. Thanks for joining me today.
To like, share, and subscribe, click the logo to the left.